Okay, today's a good rainy morning at the end of February. As you can see, I'm in front of the Tamaqua Historical Society. This used to be a bank, and they're refurbishing it into a museum. Now, right now, if you look behind me, that's the original clock that was on this bank, and that works. I just missed it when it chimed. I'll see if I can get a picture when it chimes, but let me tell you a little more of what I'm doing here. This is the old First National Bank in Tamaqua, and it was constructed, this building was constructed in 1905, as you can see on the dates. The date on the left there was what the original bank was here in 1865. That got torn down, and then this got built. And the beautiful, it still says First National Bank, but it's the Tamaqua Area Historical Museum. Now, the other thing, there are 3 apartments above. Now, at one time, you're very tall. At one time, this was the original building, and then a year later, they added this part on, which was a store. And then this is part of what they call the Annex. There's Dale. He's in charge of all this. He has a website. I'll put it down. I'll put links down to his channel. And we're going to take a look in here just real quick, show you what they have on display. Now, don't mind the mess, because we just took stuff from the apartments above, moved it down here so it could be put on display. Preserved history, and I'm going to introduce you to the guys that are in charge of this. Yeah, as you can see, this is a lot of the stuff we've taken out of the apartments to put on display in the museum. Now, this is the Annex. This was a store. What store was this originally at the time?
The 20th century shoe store.
Ah, okay. And as you see, we had a lot of antiques. Now, don't take you through. There's my wife. Say hi, hon. And my mother-in-law is sitting over there getting her hair done. As you can see, they have a nice display started up here, but yeah, it's a lot of work to get this all straightened out. They'll have it done hopefully by spring. But what I want to show you is upstairs. There's 3 apartments. Some of the families that lived in these apartments were here for 50 years. And these apartments have been vacant for roughly around 20 or 30 years. They haven't been lived in. So let me take you up there. I just want to show you something. The architecture is immaculate. And if you notice, there's no electricity or heat up there. They're going to refurbish them, have them redone. We just got all the junk out that we possibly wanted to keep. The rest of the stuff is getting thrown away. And they're going to get them redone, keep them as original as possible, and then they'll be leased out. But they're going to be immaculate apartments. They're not going to be just any old apartments. These are going to be historic apartments they're going to lease. And okay, let's go upstairs and check it out. Okay, let's take a walk up these apartments. I'm going to turn a light on here so you can see, because it is dark in here. That's better. And you just see, like, as soon as we walk in, let's see if I can get a zoom out here. And the ornate working. Now, this is all like a tin, and it's plastered. The old doorbells, yeah, it's a little rough. And a stained glass, not stained glass window, but an etched glass window. And these other windows would swing out. Yeah, look at the door here. This one's even better. This is a nice door right here. I wish I could get it. It's the thing about these apartments is they're small. Look at that handle. That's a good solid handle. Beautiful, beautiful tall door. And that door's got to be, I'm about almost 6 foot tall. So that door is about 10 foot tall, what I'm looking at. And right above me, one of the original lamps. And you got a better view. Let's go up these steps. Look at these steps. They're beautiful. Now, please don't mind the lighting. There's none up here. We got some wiring hanging down, some plaster. A lot of water damage up here. And we'll go up this to the 2nd floor. There's an apartment. 25 steps. And if you listen, None of the floorboards are creaking. And there's 2 more apartments up there. Look at this woodwork. Beautiful. Beautiful woodwork. Like I said, these apartments have been vacant for a good 30 years, I would say. And that's looking down to where we came in. But when you come up to these apartments, let me get around here. You first see these old lamps. That's down the kitchen, but you have these double doors that that you'd have easier to move things in and out. Beautiful window that, I forget what they call these windows. They swing out like this. Matter of fact, let's see if this one works. Even the old door knocker's still here yet. That's pretty cool. But yeah, look, the doors don't even squeak. Look at that. How nice that shuts. And what you would do with this, if I could show you, this would open up. Now let me stop the camera and I'll show you a little bit what I mean. Open that up. That is neat because then you can let air in. And all you have to do is squeeze this very carefully so I don't let it slam. And this can close. So like that. And you can... Cool. All right, let's start up in this room. Since this is the front of the apartments, and this would have been the living room. Like I said, these apartments are huge. Like, these ceilings gotta be at least 12 foot tall. I'll do a little thing. Yeah, there's some stuff left here that they don't want. That's gonna get thrown out. Look at the closet space. And this is just the living room closet, and I'm walking back a good 6 foot. Look at that. Walk-in closet. Old steam. No, it wasn't steam heat. That was hot water. There's pipe there, and that's how you regulated the temperature in the room, turning it on and off. If it was steam, there would only be one pipe, and there'd be like a little tea kettle, I call them, off to the side. That would have been steam heat. This was circulated water. See, these pipes go up to the 3rd floor apartment above here. But yeah, the old windows. That's a neat shot right there. See if we can get some pictures in here. Yeah, I just got to do a quick walkthrough. There is some stuff left behind, some old clothing. We took a lot of high school uniforms down. And this is, and there's another neat thing here. Sliding doors that come out. This stuff is old. But you have 2 of these doors, you can see how that works. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this is one of the better apartments. That's in good shape. Now we're going to go into this room here. This would have been like a secondary bedroom. And you can't really see out there. But that's just a skylight. I'll get on the other side and show you. See the pigeons flying away. This would have been like a bedroom, guest room. Again, you have those windows that you can open. Yeah, these doors, they don't even squeak. Now, some of this might not be original, like some of the electrical, but look at the closet space. Lots and lots of closet space in this place. And then come back out through this door. We're back out in the hallway. That's where we just went in. And that's down to the steps. It'll be another bedroom. So they didn't use, they used this for storage for a while. Yeah, look at that. It's all left the way it was. You can't see out of these windows. There's a window I can show you what it looks like out there. But all this was a room for windows. And it has a skylight way up in the ceiling up there. I'll have to show you in a better view. But yeah, it was only to let light in. There was no view. Because everything was so compact around here. But they're spacious apartments. Let's go down this way. Look at that woodwork. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful. Now they're going to keep a lot of this and just kind of refer. Now this looks like it was 1950s remodel. I'm looking at the light fixtures. The tub, of course, is not. Oh, that's not a good shot. Sorry about that. wonder if I can look out this window at all. No, it's pretty dirty. It's getting dark out too. But yeah, you just look at, that's the bathroom. There's another closet out in the hallway. And that's right underneath these steps that go up to the a third floor. And old light fixtures. Yeah, there's some junk left behind. This is all gonna get thrown away. We went through a lot of it, a lot of antiques up here. And another closet. And you know, we just came from, you can see right over here is around this door, right up there, that's the stairwell, this is the closet, that was the front room, and then you have another bedroom with bigger walk-in closet. Yeah, this is gonna be nice when they get these all done. There's some old screens that you used to put in these windows, but these windows, this one I could see out of good. These windows weren't meant for letting you see. If I can kill my light a minute here, getting a glare. There, now you can see out good. See how that was, and that goes up to the second or the third floor, and then up there's the skylight. That's just a window to just let light in. That's all this was for. It's like a room. I don't know if you probably can make it right now. There's a lot of trash and garbage and poop out there, but the building next door on these two windows, they just got rights to build out. I'll show you that building when I leave. I come outside, but pretty much that building's falling apart. But they're gonna purchase that, and yeah, you can see it's dark in here. There's no electricity, no plumbing up here right now. There will be. There's some old light fixtures right there. I wonder what year that was. That is cool. Get a snapshot of that. Yeah, it's just a little quick walkthrough. I just wanted to show you. And then you have the, let's go this way. This would have been the kitchen. Again, none of this might be original from 1905. They were restored. But yeah, look at the cabinetry. There's junk on the floor. Look at the cabinets in there. This would have been the pantry. Just doing a quick walkthrough. It's just to show you. And there's some modern electrical there for like a stove. I think the dryer and washer you had in your kitchen. But look at this woodwork right here. There would have been a kitchen sink here. A big porcelain one. There's an apartment that has one, and I'll show you that in a minute. And the windows are getting kind of busted up, as you can see out here. There used to be a porch out here. They took them down. I can't go out this door, but that's actually what I'm looking at there would be the bank vault. That's next door to this. And I think these are drain pipes for the roof. This is where water would come down from when it rained. I don't think they're sewage pipes for bathrooms. There's no bathroom above this bathroom. If I can sneak in here. Yeah, look at that old lamp fixture up there. That's going back. Let me get a better view and I can't zoom in on that. Okay, that's as far as I can zoom in. But there are some neat rooms here. The old cast iron radiators. Yeah, I can't get through here because they have something in the door, but all these doors had these, I forget what they're called, facades, windows. Let me zoom back out here. You can see better, yeah. That would have been the dining room. And back in the kitchen. Yeah, so that's the second floor apartment. Yeah, you come out that way. I'm going this way through the dining room. Beautiful, look at that. I love those blinds. Something with them. My great grandmother had blinds like that in her house, and that always takes me back. Yeah, give you a little look. Yeah, some materials up here they're gonna use. Yeah, very neat, very neat. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, keep you rolling. I'm not gonna cut out too much. I'm not gonna do too much editing on this video. I'll put a couple pictures in here. We've seen these closets, the bathroom. All right, that's the one apartment. And the old light fixtures there, need to take pictures of. Oh, and if you hear that, let's go over here quick. That's the clock chiming. Where is it? Right there, right by it. It is 2 o'clock, and it's a little fast. And there's Bill, he's the vice president of the Lansford Historical Society, and he helps out here at the Tamaqua Historical Society. And there's the green machine. And this is the old alarm bell for the alarm system for the bank. beautiful. Now, Bardish Signs restored that. That is the original clock that was up in 1905. There was another clock here in the 60s, more stainless steel, diner looking type clock that would spin with a thermometer on it. That's gone. And then they got the original. And this was kept in someone's garage around Tamaqua. It was amazing. Someone had it and saved it, probably forgot about it, and it was found, restored. It's back in original working conditioning. Sorry I can't get a better picture of it except for outside. But all right, let's go this way. Yeah, you don't see this too much. I just noticed that. These corner guards. It's all nice wood. Very beautiful. They took a lot of pride in their work when they built these apartments. Now we'll go back out. Of course, that's the way down. 25 steps there. And last though, these steps are a murder to go up on. Okay, that was 20 steps. And the next landing down, there's 25 steps. Whew, a lot of steps. We were going up. Now this is a lot of stuff. This kitchen is nice. It has a wooden cabinet, the old retro round light from back in the 50s. I remember that in our kitchen when I was a kid. I can't get over there to show you the outside, maybe in the other room. A lot of this stuff was left here. It's not antique. Doesn't have any value to it, or they have enough. Like there's a broken typewriter, there's another one. Some electronics. This stuff is like a mining helmet. They have enough of this stuff. Lots and lots of books. Some in French. But yeah, you can't really see out. But yeah, there would have been a porch. Yeah, right over there. That's where the bank vault is. I'll kind of sneak around to show you that. But yeah, you can tell this lamp is more 50s, and yeah, getting a little moisture damage in here. Not too bad. But this is neat. Oh, did I show you this pantry over here? Oh, no, I didn't show you this pantry in the kitchen. Don't mind me bouncing around. That's an old vintage blender. I think that was from the 50s. And then, yeah, you have your crawl spaces. They just go up, up, and up. I don't know if you can see up in there. It only goes in about a foot, and that's a drain for the rain to come down. This would be your spouting. This isn't sewage, this is spouting. Neat. All right, just zoom back out. And we come in here. Yeah, there's been like a guest room. Now here's another one of them. Now these two apartments on top of each other are pretty much identical as far as the layout. And here's the third floor. And we were looking down from that window. It's hard to see. They're really dirty, but yeah, you can see the skylight up there. Let's get a little picture of that without the light. See how it looks. That looks cool there. But yeah, you can see it's kind of hard to see in here because there is no electricity, so. But there will be. And then that's the other apartment that was built on top of the bank. I gotta show you that. But this is pretty much the same. Look at the woodwork. Beautiful woodwork. And again, the bathroom. This one's got some water damage. Yeah, the windows just go right out to the skylight now there's something there. You see that in the window right there is to the building next door. I'll show you that. They're in the process of buying it and tearing this building down and then reconstructing it brick for brick. But you can see the window's useless there. The roof is gone. But yeah, that went down. And you can't see. These windows are horrible, but they'll clean them up. That goes down to the second floor apartment. I got lost in here so much. But you notice, I don't hear any floorboards creaking. Here's another closet. Beautiful woodwork. Some clothing left. Yeah, we left some old hats. There's one of them round light bulbs. Here's another guest room with the skylight. You can see it better. And there's another shot of that window. I don't know if that's gonna take a good picture because this window is cruddy. I mean, you figure 30 years these have been vacant, not touched. Yeah. Very tall ceilings, a good 12 foot these ceilings are. There's an old light fixture too. It's like the one downstairs I took. But, yeah, and then you have another, this one, some of this was remodeled probably in the 70s. An old scale they're getting rid of. It's a shame because they have a couple of them. And there's some signal tower levers. They have enough of that stuff. I have no idea what this thing is. I saw this before. It looks like a tool to hold something. There's no name on it. I don't see a name on it or anything. But it looked like it clamped something here and held it, maybe for a machine. Ah, there's a good shot of that. Looking out, yeah, let me turn the light off and you don't get that glare. Yeah, you can see down there was a second floor apartment. And then we were just over in that way. And you see it's just a room, a window room, basically, or a light room. It wasn't meant for view, it was just to let light in and air. Okay, I gotta turn my light back on so we can see. Yeah, another closet. It's a smaller one. Closet here with a crawl space. I could probably poke you up there quick just to see. Not tall enough, but that just goes up. It's like a crawl space above the roof. Yeah, you can see. Let me see if I can get something to stand on. I can look up better. And then you had like a split living room. And this is beautiful. I gotta show you this. Let me put the camera down a minute. Yeah, very beautiful. This is neat. Look how nice they work. Perfect. Wow. You can't find construction like that anymore. Yeah, that's neat with them doors. They slide right into the walls. And if you look, some of these have the old push button. There's an old lamp right there. Try to get pictures of the light fixtures around here because they're going to try to keep them restored. There's a nice one too. Yeah. Trying to get some pictures of this area. And that's looking down the hallway. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this apartment because it's the same as the one downstairs, other than this would be where the door would be to go down the stairs down the second floor, but it's just an open area. Now, the next apartment across the hallway here. That's the near. Again, you have the double doors. That is an old picture. An old picture. Got some people coming up to visit. Yeah, we were going on. And this one here I consider to be the worst apartment, but I love this kitchen. It's darker, but look at the sink. This is pretty much original from 1905. You see even the blinds. Yeah, we got some significant water damage, but look at these cabinets. They're still open. No squeak. No squeak whatsoever. And if you want, they are warped a little bit. Don't shut. But the little latch still works. Yeah, an old picture. Yeah, there's a lot of. Yeah, that won't shut because of that picture frame in there. But yeah, the old drawers, old cabinets. Just let me get a neat shot of this. This door. I'll do a little bit of editing on this. Oh, we got a ghost in here. Neat. Wow, look at the old napkin dispenser. Let's see. Oh, there's some old stuff here. What's this? An old game from Ripco's Market, 433 Hazel Street in Tamaqua, PA. I think I know where that was. I'm not sure, but yeah. Some modernized electricity was installed in here for oh, I forgot to mention. Speaking of electrical, That's your fuse box. Old knob and tube wiring. 6, now those 2 in the bottom probably were the main, and the 4 were the regular fuses for around the room. 6 fuses all you had for your house. And then you go from the kitchen into the dining room, which I'm assuming this was, means it's right next to the kitchen. Now this one was gonna look a little different. This one was built a little before those other 2 apartments in that building, what we call the Annex. Yeah, you can hear the water damage in here is pretty, and I don't think that's an original chandelier, but you can hear the rain hitting the roof. And yeah, you're pretty much going around in circles in here. Ah, here we go. The old gas lamps converted to electric. And the old doorbell. Yeah, some of this electrical was kind of rigged in here to work. But this would have had a gas lamp on it. And what they did, they took out and put a wiring through here and hooked an electric lamp. But up top here, that would have been your gas lamp. You see, there's the valve to turn it on and off. I don't want to force it. It's been stuck because that hasn't been used. God, when they 1930s, they electrified apartments, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, another one of them windows that open up on top of the doors. Oh, here's my wife. Isn't she beautiful? It's like blind. I'm sorry. Hey, there's like a little note book. But yeah, this is cool. Now we go over here in this part. This is where it gets a little weird. Here you have the bathroom on this side. It's a little different. Now this has been redone in the 50s, I'm sure. Still have the can. And then you have the closet, a big closet in the bathroom. When do you see bathrooms this big? Here's another one of them skylight rooms, I call them. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, yeah, it's damaged from water and time. But if you notice, look, none of these doors squeak. None of the floorboards squeak. You can hear me walking. I'm walking slowly so I can get you some footage of this. And this would have been, I think, a guest room. And it's not too bad. I can show you. It's not too dark in here. Because you do have, I call it the skylight room on this side too. It just goes up to a skylight way up there. And I'm sure you could put flowers and make a little garden. This is neat. It might be a closet. Now this only has like a 5-foot door, but it's like a little mini closet right underneath the skylight room. Just a little nook to put stuff in. Yeah, if I was a little kid back in before I was 10 years old, between that era, that would be my spot I'd sleep in there. That'd be my little bedroom. Yeah, here's another one of these gas converted lights. Right there's the gas fitting. I don't have gas in here anymore, but yeah, you can see that was see how it's plumbed in there. You see how they wired it in. But that pipe goes right in the wall down to the gas ring. That's how you'd have light and gas back in the day. Another closet, huge closet. Huge closet. Yeah, some of the electrical in here, I call it rigged.
That bird.
And then, we got some casualties here. These old birds must have hit this. Here's the main skylight. Now this is looking down. We're above the bank, or what's now the museum. And that's the skylight you see when you first walk in the doors. I don't know if you can see the doors down there. No. Kinda. But that's that textured glass. This was a big, huge door that would open and close for the bank downstairs. They had to have security. You couldn't have anything like this. People in the movies, they go through the skylights to steal stuff. But there would have been a huge door that they would crank to close this all up. Let the light in the apartments, but not in the bank. I don't know exactly where it was, but it was like a garage door that went over here. There's an old crank in the wall. And when I get down there, I'll show you a little more. Yeah, another hatch to a crawl space up there. It's only about a foot clearance. I can't get up there. Some more shelving. Beautiful, beautiful woodwork. Yeah, these doors. Look at that. Let me see something else. Oh, the keys in the door. Yeah, they're a little tight because it's damp up here. The key still works. Ooh, that's tight. See that? That still works yet. So that's, you see keys like that. One died. I don't know if I'm gonna put that footage up. That's kind of gross. But yeah, okay, let's go back out here.
Going down.
I'm going to the left. Check out the, here's another room next to this one. Now the pigeon room's on that side. I call it the pigeon room because the dead pigeons are in there. Yeah, they had to board these windows up. I guess they got broke. Really, another gas lamp. They had a lot of gas lamps in this apartment. The other lamps, or other apartments, you don't see that too many because that was built a couple years later. I don't know exactly when. And that was busted up, but you see the pipe. See that pipe? That wasn't for electrical. See, the wires are on the outside. That was the gas. And the fixture would have probably looked like that. It would be more like this. You would have it. That's the electric light. I just turned it upside down to kind of give you a visual. But yeah, and there's no electricity here. But yeah, I did go down the basement of this place. A lot of stuff stored down there I want to show you yet quick. Look at the drapes. Beautiful red drapes. Wow, they're nice. And then yeah, right here's the big skylight room. There was another skylight in the museum more in the back wall, but it wasn't part of this one. Then you come up to this living rooms. Yeah, there's other people up here helping. Yeah, this needs to be, that's a neat light fixture right there. Get a shot of that. And then this stage, when I was told who lived here, now some of the people that I said lived here for 50 years of their life. I think there was a music teacher here or a dance instructor, and this was the stage they had set up to do, I guess, to teach children how to play instruments or how to dance or how to act. I don't know exactly. If you know any of this, please put it in the comments. Please, please, please comment any ideas or anything you know about these places. Like, even if you know who used to live here. I don't know, there's another closet. Big, huge closets. They go 12 feet up. You can store lots of stuff. Here's another one of these doors. And I'm trying to rush because we're going to be leaving here soon. There's another one of them doors. We'll go through that way. Just show you how nice they open up. Look at that. Like the day they were put in. They just open up beautiful. Look at that. Go right into the wall. I have a bigger living room. But this apartment, I think, is a little smaller than the one next door, because it only has 3 windows in this living room. The other ones have 4 if you look on the outside. I'll get a picture of the outside of this place. Oh, that's a closet. Oh my gosh. You get lost in here, let me tell you. You're walking around here, and there's just so much to look at. I'm going to take you for a walk back out. I'm going down the hallway here. But yeah, a very, very good project. Very neat. Where am I at? Oh, here's the exit here. I'll go this way. Yeah, over here's that second apartment. And Dale and them are over there talking. I'm going to sneak this down in the basement quick in this Annex building. Let's go down here. I just want to show you some of the stuff that they have stored. And then I'll give you a quick peek of the 45 steps you got to go to get up this. Whew. It's a weird layout, but it's very neat. All right, get down here and I'll get back to you. You're coming to the end. I haven't set up for Christmas yet, but yeah, these are some toys that belong to Dale and Bill for when they were kids. He said that still works. That shot that rocket. It would shoot that rocket. He said you could go right over, shoot it right over the buildings. And that was a toy back then. There you go in here. Yeah, look at the old storefront display windows there. All right, we're back in the annex. This is where all we put also, and this will be organized when it's opening. Yeah, there's one of them scales there. They already have one. And then there's an old, oh, there's so many antiques here. I could spend hours here. Okay, go a little more. Okay, just snuck you down to the basement here just to show you a little quick run through some of the old stuff that's in here at their stores. Old beer kegs. I think them stools came from the Tamaqua diner. Detonator display. Old coal bucket. That's some neat old stuff. Old phone. And old stuff. Old caskets. Yeah, this is all the stuff they're trying to keep. Where's that one? The old typewriter. Square cut nails. Wow, so much here. Yeah, some stuff is ruined. Ah, that's a neat shot. That's when they redid the Flatiron building on Broad Street. I have no idea what that thing is there. All kinds of neat stuff. Got mannequins, an old shoe. I guess these are something for shoes. I can't tell. Wow, look at the old ticket window. Wow. All kinds of neat stuff here, old signs. Yeah, this is all in the bottom of the annex. I can't get over to the other side. Ooh, the old mining helmets. The old chairs. Yeah. Yeah, you see the buildings held up by these brick pillars. There's not much over here. I think these were forms for the arches and brickwork, if I'm not mistaken. And old trolley handles, baby carriages. Where did I see? Yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff down here. It's like an attic, and I'm just going to do one quick walk through here. And the old ironing board, the shoe. I guess they call that a laughing old scale. Wow. Oh, these are the old tables that used to be in the bank, where you'd write your checks out. They put the check papers in there for you. A little desk. Oh, look at this. An old galvanized sheet metal tub. All the fixtures still hooked up to it. There's some more of the bank parts. Look at the glass they had. This is the glass they had on top of these over here. 1-inch thick glass. Look at that. Yeah. There's an old railroad signal down there. Oh, cool. Oh wow, here's something neat I didn't see before. Oh, the old coal in boxes here. Wow, look at the old insulator. Keep going back and forth. Old insulators. Shelves of them. Neat. Yeah, lots of neat stuff down here in the basement. Alright, I gotta get back up and help them. Okay, let's take a little walk in here, just the front part of the museum. Let me show you what we're looking at. Yeah, it's beautiful. This is just looking toward the back. And I have a picture of this when it was original. That's Owen, one of the helpers. I'll put that up then. Cool. See here where the original counter used to be for the bank. They have stuff in it. It was something like this along the banner, but it was solid instead of the columns like that. You know, right here, there used to be a revolving door here. It was back in the 60s. I don't think it was original when the bank was put in. But right here, there's two things. They must have had to wind that door up so that it would automatically spin. And there's two of them here. There's one over here too, behind this. Yeah. And then over here on this wall, there was something I always seen as a little kid. Wow, look at the old newspaper. There was these. There's like a crank that goes in here. See, it says open and close. And what that was for was the skylight right above us here to close it up. Now, right up there was that third apartment I showed you. We were looking down from the skylight up there. Very cool. That's been redone. That's an original, but there would have been a door that would have closed up over this to seal it off, so the bank would be. You don't want anybody breaking into the bank through the skylight.
Oh, I took it out?
Yeah, that's been taken out, but some of the mechanics are still here. I would like to get down into the basement of this place because this was the fallout shelter. And we saw the sign on the front, and I want to see what's left of these. I call them windy up things. But yeah, and then there's the. Yeah, we're still in the midst of cleaning up, but that's the original entrance. Beautiful. Look at that. That guy go up. Oh, geez, good 30. How many feet? About 50 feet. Yeah. All right. Yeah, just showing you a little more of a view. I'm on top of the vault here. Beautiful, beautiful building. And where you see that wider part, that was the addition they put on. I think that was 1905 they did it. And right here is the vault, and you have some stuff stored on top. There you see the one door to the right. Very beautiful, beautiful building. Look at this architecture. Cool. Yeah, as you can see, I'll turn around. This is on top of the offices in the back. That's Cottage Avenue through that window. I don't know if any cars will come out, but yeah, right along there, that's the road right there. And this is a big long wall. And Eric's taking a break and singing for us.
Life is just a box of lonely dreams.
What's all this is? You imagine if all these uniforms could talk. Military uniforms, band uniforms, school uniforms, fire uniforms. We're bringing up, I think we have some Indian costumes, but yeah, lots of work up here to get this all ready to open up. Beautiful, beautiful.
Another doorway,
Uh-huh.
and the light switch is like up on the
Okay.
wall.
Yeah, picture of the, wow, like the mines down here. Ah, this is neat. The old, there's spring running through here. This would be the fallout shelter. Yeah, look at this.
Wow.
Yeah, this is old. Yeah, there's the furnace over there. Yeah, this is underneath the bank. They don't want to fall down them things. Let's see if I can get a light on the situation here. Okay, now you can see down these pretty good. Yeah, there's just like some pumps. That one's kicked on. Yeah, you can see all the old and modern electrical piping. Oh, it's, yeah. Wow. The old furnaces. Not the old furnaces, but yeah. Oh wow, look at this. Check this out. What's this thing?
You see how wet it is in here and everything, dude.
What the heck was this thing? Put more furnace parts. Lots of old stuff.
Oh, I know what these are for.
An old bed over there.
Festival. They're garbage cans.
Yeah, this old rack.
Yeah, they're all the garbage cans for the festival.
Ah, there's a store. There's some old stuff down here. I have no idea what some of this stuff is.
Oh, we're gonna have to go through everything.
Yeah, just old pipe, old, looks like an old lamppost right there. Yeah, very wet down here. You can see this is all cement down here. There's no wood in the, oh, here's some more stuff up here. Ooh, scary, scary stuff. That's just the end of it in here. Oh, I know where we're at. Right out here. These are the doors to go outside. They're not locked. outside of the, yeah, they're welded shut. It's rusted fast. Out to the sidewalk. Ooh, there's another room. There's some old stuff. Not much really to look at here. Another old lamppost right here. Of some kind. It's like the mines down here. Anything behind this thing? No, this is just solid wall here. Oops, stepping in water here. Yeah, old lampshades. Pretty cool. Let's take a quick walk through. What was that? There's an old. I have no idea what this thing is. There you can see an old bed. A lot of the old stuff. Yeah, the original furnaces sat here. It was probably coal. The old window. This is cool. Oh, better shut lights off. We're done over here. And junk. Pretty cool. Ah, there's an old, one of the old Christmas decorations used to hang up on the street back in the day. An old, used to be a bass drum on wheels. Old cabinets. Old window. Very cool. Alright, that's the basement of this place. Not much to see in here. Just some storage, and that would be the vault was probably sitting right on top of this. A lot of old stuff in here, yeah. All right, that'll do it for the basement. Oh, they locked me out. Okay, now we're in the back of the museum. As you can see, that's the first floor apartment, the second apartment I showed you, and the third one was right above this building. And this is where the vault would be in the offices. That was added on in 1905. And you can see they took the porches down. And then that's the other building they just bought next to the annex. You know, you can go around here and see, you can look in through this window and you're looking right up, kind of on top of the vault there. You can't really see too good with the lights off. This would be the back. And we are on what's called Cottage Avenue, which used to be the original main street when Tamaqua was first incorporated. And see, there's still some, I love that glass work. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. There's glass blocks on that building. Now they're in the process of renovating that too, but just get you a look at the back. So, okay, I think that's gonna do it for this. I'm not supposed to really show any more of the inside, but as you can see, that was the last apartment we were in. That's the second apartment I showed you, and then this would have been the first apartment I showed you. So you kind of see the layout. Now I can't show you in there, that's closed. They don't really want me to videotape in there because it's not ready to be displayed. They charge, you know, a little donation to come and see this. So we'll leave it go at that. If you want to come see the museum, it should be open probably, I think at the end of March, he said. I'm not exactly sure. I'll put links down to his websites, but yeah, that is a beautiful, beautiful building. Now, the building I showed you next door, this is going to be taken down. Now, if you look, that section's bowed out. You can see a little bit of the bowing there in the windows. But they're going to rebuild this building. They're going to take it down and restore it, and they're going to make that part of the museum too as well. But yeah, before, this was the original part of the building that was built. As you can see, the facade where it's different. And then this was added on a couple years later. So that's it. That's the Tamaqua Historical Society. Turn you around. All right, and I want to thank you very much for coming along on a rainy day. Not much to do. Yeah, I had lights on. I was helping to clean up here. excuse the traffic noise. We're in Tamaqua, Pennsylvania. This is the Tamaqua Historical Society. You got to come here and see it. They got a lot of antiques. There's a lot of stuff you look at like, wow, this is all original. There's no props. There's nothing fake. This is all real. Coal mining, a lot of coal mining products in there. Old clothing. Oh my God, we took so much clothing down. Wedding dresses, tuxedos, hats in boxes from like Brights and old stores from around here. All original. Trying to keep it preserved for everyone to see. Hey, here's what the heydays used to look like back in the 1900s, early 1900s when coal was king. So, all right, until my next adventure, I'm gonna try to get back here to show these apartments after they restore them. And until I get back, I gotta remember to look at my camera here. I keep looking at my screen and it looks like I'm looking away from it. So I'm gonna try to fix that in my future videos so I don't look like I'm looking away from you all the time. Again, until then, subscribe, like, share this video. Please tell all your friends about it. I had a guy here when we were working, visiting from Florida. He came to take pictures. I told him, I gave him a little run around. He goes, oh, this is so cool. I said, they should do this in all the towns. Hard to do. All right, Coal Cracker, subscribe, like, share. I already said that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.